This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
Oh, it's a whole week with old Daniel Le Batard not in the office.
Just one, huh?
What do we do, guys? We got to light some fires here. Whenever he's gone, I want him to be tuning in and freaking out about what he's seeing. I want him to be feverishly on the phone with somebody, anybody. What's happening? Tell them to get a grip. What are they doing? What are they doing to my precious child that I created and crafted over 20 years?
Zaslow forgot to wear his hairpiece today.
Nah, I'm looking confident today. I mean, come on, I'm feeling good. Got the beard flowing and everything.
This is a good look for you.
You look like an adult with that beard.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying.
It's filling in just like Rex Ryan's.
I'm looking good, right?
Or Rob Ryan's.
Or a Rob Ryan vibe.
Yeah, you do have Rob. Well, people have said we look a little bit alike. I can kind of see it.
People say that Rob Ryan looks like Rex Ryan with a wig on. So I'm saying with your beard, you look like Rob.
Yeah.
Chris Christopherson for me.
Ooh, Whistler?
Yeah, Whistler from Blade.
Yeah.
I got a little bit of D. Snyder as well. Mm-hmm. It's okay, yeah.
Like current D. Snyder, right?
Yeah,
he's finally accepted and aged into it. Actually, you know what you look like? You look like what I think George Washington actually looked like. Like all the paintings.
Like when he got out of bed.
Like all the dollar bills. That's like, how the paintings used to be like the nicest version of someone?
Yeah.
And that's what he actually looked like.
Before he got his hair did.
So, they had the Hall of Fame enshrinement up in Cooperstown this weekend.
What's that, baseball?
Yeah, baseball. Yeah, you guys catch that?
No.
Yeah.
I saw some clips.
Yeah, man. My guy CC Sabathia made it.
He's so thin.
Lost a lot of weight.
Maybe too thin.
Is it too thin?
I like this take. I like it.
Like Star Jones or somebody?
Thin. Right.
There's a
Some
difference.
people should be fat. Like, that's
There it
basically
is.
what Zach
It's
is
100%
saying.
true.
Like, some people, they look better fat.
Let's play this game. Celebrities who've lost weight and look worse.
Big Boy. The radio DJ?
The radio DJ, not from Outkast.
Yeah, not from Outkast. The other Big Boy out in L.A. Ever since he lost the weight, I'm like, I don't like it.
Tell you who's another one. I thought Anthony Anderson looked better when he was heavy.
I'll give you that one as well.
Yeah. Too thin.
Too thin.
What do you think of John Goodman now?
Oh,
Too thin.
Yes.
Worrisome.
Too thin.
Worrisome.
Yeah, when you're used to a face looking a certain way, just leave it looking that way. Don't get all skinny and sad looking.
Well, back to some LBs.
Gaunt. He looks gaunt.
Yup.
I wondered.
I don't like it.
Fat Joe?
Not so Fat Joe.
Nope. Fat Joe.
It's just Joe.
Has done it well.
He does look well, actually.
He looks proportionate.
Yeah, he looks
and that's
good.
the thing.
He looks good.
Lose the weight. Be proportionate. It can't be like sunken cheeks and
you got to put little cotton balls in your cheeks so you look the same. But
Yeah.
you're still healthier.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks good. But I see CC Sabathia on that stage. I'm like, I wouldn't be afraid of that guy on the mound.
Well, he's not on the mound anymore.
I know, but if that's what he looked like when he was on the mound, I'm not afraid of it. You look like everybody else. Too thin.
Mike Golick Sr.
No, I think
he looks good.
Yeah.
He
He
looks
looks
good.
good.
He did it at
Jeff
just the right
Saturday.
time of his life, yeah.
Jeff Saturday.
No, Saturday looks good too. Not too thin. He looks good.
This is a two
Yeah, his
Americans
face
thing?
maintained its shape.
This feels like a Two Americas thing right now.
Oh.
Other than John Goodman, I feel like we're hitting.
Hey, look at Joe.
We're batting like
Three Americas. Bad joke.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he
Bad
started
joke.
with Star Jones.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's leader in the clubhouse, Star Jones.
Yeah.
I'll give you Al Sharpton. I think Al Sharpton.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good one.
Concerning.
It's
That disproving my point there.
definitely a trend now. Hold on, let me write this down.
Yep.
All the fat people should be black, apparently.
At first, in 2003, when I first saw Udonis Haslem, after he lost all the weight, I said, too thin. But then I got used to it.
Now he looks great.
Yeah.
Well, he's
now-
been thin for so
So
much
long,
more of
yeah.
his life now.
Yeah.
He looked unhappy. I don't know. Something about when you go from a little big and jolly to super thin, you just get an unhappy face about you.
Well, you're a prime example, right? You were jolly at one point in your life.
Boy, was I jolly. I was a jolly MFN eighth grader. And, probably around sophomore year of college, started losing the weight. My mom didn't like it. My mom hated it. She's like, oh, you're too skinny. So I think she would have vibed with you then. But I think you do it young enough, you're fine. I think when you do it older in life, when people are just used to this certain look, that's when it's like, you went too far.
Particularly like being like for all these people we're talking about, they're on camera. So we got to know them. We fell in love with them looking a certain way. And then, they lost the weight. And now it's like, well, you're messing up with my concept of who you are as opposed to Izzy.
Yeah.
Did it behind the scenes, in the shadows, came out like a butterfly.
Well, and the hard part is when you're heavy, if you're funny and you're heavy, then you get skinny and it's like,
You're not funny
that dude
anymore.
ain't funny anymore,
Yeah,
man.
we mentioned it last week. Shane Gillis, don't lose weight.
Yeah.
It's
No,
part of your
would
thing.
not be funny. No.
Absolutely. It softens the jokes.
Yeah,
it allows the joke to come out and we feel all right because, he's just some fat dude.
It would change his posture, too. He'd all of a sudden hold the mic differently. We can't have that.
Like Tom Segura's one. Now, Tom Segura, I don't know if I would say he was fat, but he was definitely heavy, and now he's in like really
Too
good
much.
shape.
That's a good example.
You think so?
Too much. Like
because he was more of an everyman, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's like he's talking all the time about.
It's like super fit.
I fasted for 4. It's like, dude, this is not comedy.
You're not funny.
Oh, he's doing a lot of lifting with that podcast.
Fasting's not funny.
Is Tom Segura the one that tore
He's
his
the funny
ACL
one.
playing basketball?
Yes.
Well, Frank Caliendo lost weight. Still funny.
But his face was still round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't tell because I never see him below his
And
neck.
he did that before Ozempic was a thing.
He did it the right way, you
Yeah,
saying?
Frank Caliendo lost a shocking amount of
So you're
weight
saying
well before.
Frank Caliendo gets into Cooperstown.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
And he's
Hall of
also
Famer.
like UD class where now he's been skinny longer than he was fat.
If Santa wasn't fat, would you let him into your house?
Absolutely not.
no.
I mean, I guess you
That's
don't let
a
him in.
creep.
He just breaks in anyway. But would you be cool if just some jacked guy was going down your chimney?
Well, it depends. Does he wear fitted clothing now, or is it still the big old
I feel
Santa
like
suit
it's
so he
just
looks like a
suspenders,
homeless
no
person?
shirt.
Okay, so I got to ask you, Billy, because this is
Hello.
right up your alley. Did you see Red 1?
Yes.
Okay. In that one, J.K. Simmons plays Santa, and he's jacked. Like, he's in great shape.
Oh, he isn't Rock in that movie too?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
The Rock,
yeah.
not Charles S. Dutton.
Yeah.
There's no K in that.
And that's not Michael Beasley's grandfather, by the way.
That was a
Chris.
crazy mistake last week.
That's a callback, folks. So
Would you like Al Roker being skinny? I mean, he is skinny, but like old Al.
I feel like
I liked him better heavy.
I liked him better heavy. I don't like where this game is going, but I did like him better heavy. But I think after he lost the weight, now he started to gain back, and now he's kind of like he found the equilibrium point. So, Al, you good now? But we talk about CC Sabathia, not about his weight, but being in the Hall of Fame. Do you guys think of him as a Yankee? I think of him as a Yankee,
Yes.
right?
Brewer.
For real?
He had an
Cleveland.
unreal run as a Brewer. Yeah. It was like one of the great deadline acquisitions ever. He was just on fire.
When you make your name somewhere else and then end up with the Yankees, I always think of you as the former place. The Yankees is sort of like the finishing school, but like really where you went to school.
He played
is
for the
first
Yankees
place.
so much longer than every other team.
That's his bad.
Paul O'Neill?
Well, he's a Yankee.
Reds.
All right.
To me, he's a Yankee.
Chuck Knobloch?
Twins.
He's a twin.
Those are all Yankees.
These are all Yankees. to me. Scott
Knobloch's a
Brocious?
twin.
Knobloch's a twin.
See, those are all Yankees except for CC. that you
Brocious
just
is
said.
absolutely a Yankee.
A Yankee. These guys are all Yankees, man.
Okay.
Pinstripes. Wade Boggs? Yankee.
Red Sox. Red Sox.
No.
Yankee.
Red
Devil
Sox.
Ray.
He rode a horse.
Red Sox.
He didn't ride no
Ray.
horse in Boston. He rode a horse.
Isn't his jersey honored by the Tampa team?
Is that a Brad Marchand situation?
I remember Wade Boggs when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. He wanted to go in as a Ray, which obviously is insane. except it's not really a thing. You don't go in as a member of a certain team.
Baseball, you do. Yeah, they have a hat.
Do
Baseball
they?
hat.
They do have the logo of the team on the cap. Yeah.
Buddy, you go
It's
in
been a thing
as
my whole
a
career.
XYZ. You gotta call what you want.
What does A-Rod say he is? What do we think of A-Rod?
A Ranger.
He says he's
Ozempic.
He says no need to ask.
I'd go Mariner.
Timberwolf.
I know what we would go with, but honestly, his best seasons were probably as a Texas Ranger. But he identifies as a Yankee.
A-Rod doesn't know Ozempic.
Really?
I mean, for Cooperstown's sake, yes, he is.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Dave Winfield. To me, he's a Yankee.
That one's a tough one.
Yeah.
No, he went in, I think, as a Padre, but I'm like, no, you a Yankee, bro. I don't care what you want. Wade Boxer, Yankee too. They're all Yankees. Someone else went into the Hall of Fame. One Ichiro Suzuki. He had a pretty interesting shout out during his speech.
What a bar. This is the Marlins encapsulated in one sentence.
And to the Miami Marlins, I appreciate David Sampson and Mike Hill for coming today. Honestly, when you guys called to offer me a contract for 2015, I have never heard of your team.
There's no way that's true.
He's probably played again. Let's look this up. In interleague, they never played. He never played
First
the
of all,
Marlins.
I hadn't heard that sound. When you guys told me it was going to be funny and listened to it during the show, I swore he was going to stop at "Thanks for coming," and that's it for the Marlins. They get no further reference. But that part, I mean, I would believe him.
He's clearly joking, but it's a great joke.
It's a great
what
joke.
a bar.
And it's like that's how David Sampson should ever be shouted out in a Hall of Fame speech.
How did the camera not find like David Sampson
He's
and Mike
short.
Hill at that point?
He's
He's
tall.
probably sitting next to Mike Hill.
They couldn't find him either.
There was such an opportunity for like a panning and then you pan down.
That's only the camera guy was in it. If he got the show, yes.
Did you have Ichiro that gray at this point in his life? I did not see him going gray like that.
He was by the
playing
end
at
of
like
his career.
90 for the Marlins.
He was.
He batted 195 against the Marlins. Suck it, idiot.
He never spoke to the media while being able to speak English.
That's my favorite thing. Like, is that his English is perfect. He didn't just learn this in the last couple of years. His English is perfect the whole time. It's the same thing, by the way. That's the same hustle that Shohei's running on all you people with the interpreter.
I'm interested in Billy's reaction to it because Billy's passionate about the Marlins and he didn't appreciate the joke.
You didn't like the swipe?
Not necessary.
It was also weird that he was looking me dead in the eye when he said "suck it," and I was like, "Ooh, that was weird." I don't want to look at you.
Why did that really got you? You don't take that as just like
I
a
thought
little
it was
jab?
unnecessary. Yeah, funny guy over there, please. Out of here. You should be grateful to the Marlins. If not, you never would have gotten 3,000 hits.
You don't like the fact
No
that
one
he
wanted
mentioned
you.
them in a Hall of Fame speech? I think that's worth
I mean,
it.
they're on his Hall of Fame like plaque.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, just,
But Billy,
unnecessary swipe by Ichiro. Jeez.
Counterpoint.
Baseball historian doesn't know who to. Funny guy over here, big stand-up comedian. Go on.
Counterpoint. He puts us on the right side of history with David Sampson, right?
He likes Sampson.
Clearly.
Billy, how funny was that joke really? Like, it really wasn't that funny, right? Like, if who was the last Marlin to get inducted? If he makes that joke, is it be as funny?
It's funny because of how out of left field it is. There's you're not expecting a shot at the Marlins there. It's just you think he's just doing the David Sampson, thank you for being here. But it's just he decides to go for comedy, and because it was so, you genuinely laughed out loud at it. You were cackling over there.
He's laughing right now.
It's because of Sampson.
No, me too.
It's funny. It's not something that you would expect in a Hall of Fame speech.
And because it's going after Sampson, that's why. Just for us, I think nobody laughs harder at that than this room.
Of course.
Howdy, folks. It's Mike Ryan. If you were listening to the show just a couple days ago, you know that Jeremy came up with the top 5 breath of fresh air type of list. A really refreshing feeling. And on that list, Jeremy, help me out.
I mean, that first sip of a Miller Lite at the barbecue on a hot day, crack it open.
That sound
feelings better.
That sound ultra satisfying. And then That first sip, it hits. And yes, while it's hot outside as it is presently, it cools your body down. It hits a little different down here in South Florida. But as someone that had Miller Lite north of the border and basically football tailgates as the leaves turn, there really isn't a bad time to turn into Miller time.
Next time we should do a top 5 times to have Miller time.
I like where your head's at because it's every time.
That's right.
Every time. Morning time, well, scratch that.
Nah, morning time.
morning
time if
you're on vacation.
If you're on vacation. If you're at a morning tailgate, there's a noon game.
It's Miller time somewhere. Miller Lite. Great taste. 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.
The Dan Le Batard Show with Stugotz is sponsored by Liquid IV. Listen, I'm not built for the heat. I'm built for air conditioning. I'm built for the shade. I'm built for indoors. But even I get out there in the summer, especially with my daughter. We've been to parks, beaches, and one regrettable trip to the zoo where it felt like the sun was personally attacking me. But here's what helps me survive those long, hot days. Liquid IV. It's easy. Just tell one of those sticks, pour it into 16 ounces of water, shake it up, and boom. You're more hydrated than if you just drink water alone. I'm talking 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink plus 8 essential vitamins and nutrients. It's like giving your water superpowers. Lately, I've been into the new Arctic raspberry flavor. Refreshing, and it makes you feel like you're in a cold front, even when you're standing in a Florida parking lot in July. And yes, the white peach and rainbow sherbet are still elite. I keep a couple of packets in my bag anytime we're on the move, parks, skating practice, or just surviving the backyard. Plus, Liquid IV is vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free. Basically, it's safe for me and my family, which is rare. And again, it actually helps. Squeeze the most out of summer with Liquid IV. Tear, pour, live more. Go to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code DAN at checkout. That's 20% off your first order with code DAN at liquidiv.com.
What does Zyn give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but real freedom. Freedom to do what you love and choose your rewards. With Zyn Rewards, you can redeem points for premium tech, outdoor gear, and gift cards to your favorite retailers. Find your Zyn and keep finding rewards that fit your lifestyle at zyn.com/rewards. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Dan Le Batard.
Tetas.
Stugotz.
Tetas.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
Marlins just get dunked on so often. It's just like, can we not for a day? Let's celebrate today. Yeah. Your series win against the Brew Crew.
Yeah.
Best team in baseball, almost a sweep. I mean, don't look now.
People were saying at the start of 2 series ago that this stretch the Marlins have, they've been hot, but they have like 5 hard series in a row.
Yeah.
Won first 2.
Man, I was watching yesterday. They were 4 outs away from sweeping the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers hadn't lost a home game in like all month, I think, until the Marlins got there. Won the first 2 games. Marlins were 4 outs away from sweeping that ass. And then the Brewers tied in the 8th. They walked off in the 9th.
From the makers of Took That Ass?
Is that the same?
Of
Sweeping
course.
that ass?
Yeah, of course.
Is that like cleaning that ass for them?
No, it's sweeping that ass.
The ass is there, and then a broom comes in.
And then they have no ass.
Yeah, you got to sweep that ass.
How do we feel about like?
Do you take it after you sweep it?
Well, no, because you already swept that ass. You don't have to.
Where does it go?
Away.
Okay.
In a dustpan.
How do you feel about Craig Counsell?
What about him?
Just, he did the thing.
Game-winning run. 97 World Series.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, do we like Craig Counsell? Do we not like Craig Counsell?
Yeah, great midseason acquisition, 97.
Yeah, but then he kind of did the Brew Crew dirty, right? Where he left to go to the Cubs.
Yeah.
I guess we don't.
What
really
does that
care
matter to
about
me?
That. I'm
Why
just
do we
asking.
care?
I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
All right, well, why don't you ask better questions? Why do I care about the Brewers? Hey, remember when the Brewers got done dirty? Why don't you ask me next if I'm upset when the Knicks got done dirty? Who cares?
Are you?
No.
Oh.
Remember that time the Maple Leafs were done dirty? So?
It is a weird observation.
Mitch Marner did them so dirty. What do I care?
Billy, why did you care about Craig Counsell?
I was just looking at the standings. I see now the Cubs are tied with the Brewers. The Brewers are the best team in baseball, and here comes Craig Counsell with another team that he betrayed his team for. I was just wondering, we were talking about the Brewers.
Yeah.
What else do you want to talk about? Bob Uecker, he's dead.
Rest in power.
I mean, I don't know why Bob Uecker. I don't know why it's the only thing Brewer.
What do you want to talk about the Brewers? We already
don't
did
want to talk
CC
about the Brewers.
Sabathia. We checked that off the list. Bob Uecker. What are we going to say? We've talked about Bob Uecker before.
I don't want to talk
Craig
about
Counsell
Brewers.
comes up as a shared thing. The Marlins, Brewers, Craig Counsell, standings.
Bob Uecker's a good transition point to Happy Gilmore 2 came out on Netflix, and shock of everyone's life, it sucked.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
I don't think that is a consensus in the room.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you.
You
but I don't
liked
think
Happy
everybody
Gilmore too?
liked it.
I have some complaints, but overall, I left the movie at the end saying this was good.
Can we start with spoiler alert just in case?
This
Let's not
could
piss
have
people
been
off.
way worse.
Left,
That's what I
left the movie, meaning you turned the
couch.
TV off.
Yeah, like just like I remember, like we were like
You have a hard time getting out of the theater.
we were midway through the final scene, and it hadn't even ended yet. I kind of knew where it was going, and I'm just like, this wasn't terrible.
You found Happy Gilmore predictable, is what you're saying.
Right. I was able to figure out what was going to happen, but I do have major issues with a big plot twist at the beginning. Hated that, but I got past that, and I thought it was a fine movie. There.
I had my issues with it initially when I turned it on, then I saw the runtime. An hour and 57 minutes. Immediately, at the very least, 17 minutes too long. And that's a long time. 17 minutes is a long time. And when you include a lot of the family lovey-dovey stuff in the movie, I kind of fell asleep.
Well, Izzy, if they don't have that extra 17 minutes, how will they get 7 billion cameos fit in?
That's a great question.
Especially from professional golfers who are, as everyone knows, the best actors in the world.
Scotty Scheffler was good. Bad Bunny was good.
I don't understand.
Scotty Scheffler was not good. He was good for an athlete. He was not good.
I don't
It was ass on
understand the
whole time.
complaints. It's Happy Gilmore. Did you think it was going to be up for an Oscar? Like, did you think that Becky Lynch was going to be up for supporting actress? What are you expecting out of Happy Gilmore?
I'll tell you what I expect out of every Adam Sandler thing that comes out now.
Rob Schneider.
Yes, number one. Well, it's part of that. Number one.
I thought they weren't boys anymore, and he was in the movie.
Yes, all of the Sandler flunkies are always going to be in every movie, number one. Number two, we're going to do it in kind of, I won't call them destinations, but places where people want to hang out. Number three, we're going to give a bare minimum thought to plot, dialogue, or any other sort of kind of work on this thing. I'm just going to collect money, pay my friends, hang out for a couple of weeks, and boom. And then have cameos from famous people that I would love to have in my thing.
I loved it.
You loved it.
I loved it. I'm not afraid to admit that. I loved it. And I'm hearing what you guys are saying, and I'm seeing it all over social media. The movie, like people hate it, whatever. On Rotten Tomatoes, it's got very high scores from media and from audience. Who are all these people that hated the movie?
I think it's just a matter of you have the proper expectations for the movie versus other people who... 1996 is a long time ago, so you're probably reading a bunch of reviews from people who didn't see it back then, didn't fall in love with it back then, kind of knew it, and then saw this movie and was like, that premise is crazy, I don't like the joke.
If I can tell you, the first 30 minutes of the movie in particular, I was laughing at every line in the movie.
Damn, man, really?
Out loud. Laughing out loud.
How many things can he drink out of? That was funny.
The golf ball was a surprise.
I got an Instagram ad for that exact golf ball after watching the movie.
Of course you did.
I loved it. The movie was so funny. It was exactly what I wanted.
What was your favorite line?
I don't have a favorite line in Happy Gilmore 2, but I loved Margaret Qualley. She made me laugh the whole time that she was in it.
She made you laugh the whole time.
Yeah, everything she did, I was laughing at. She was funny.
Well, give me some other comedies you enjoy. Let me get some context.
I have no problem giving you the comedies I enjoy.
Yeah.
Best comedies. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, that's my favorite comedy. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
All right. Love 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
If you want to go old school, obviously I've Come Into America.
I thought you were going to say old school.
Nah, old school's good, but old school a little overrated.
Old school's overrated.
So it is a little
Happy
overrated.
Gilmore 2 had you laughing continuously for 30 minutes.
Hold on a second. Overrated doesn't mean that it's not good. Overrated is like, I think, okay, The Hangover,
Over.
I think it's the most overrated movie of all time.
You know, there's a theme here. Todd Phillips.
Of all time.
The Todd Phillips comedies I always found overrated.
Really?
I didn't find them like
Old school slaps. I'm with you on The Hangover.
Yes, Old School is good, and The Hangover is also really good. But people talk about The Hangover like it's the greatest comedy. It's not, and hence it's overrated.
It's funny. It's a solid flick.
All right. I'll give you that. If you're saying it's funny, it's just not the greatest. I don't think it's the greatest comedy either. I think it's a very funny movie.
I do too.
All right. So what? So
Forgetting Sarah Marshall's my favorite comedy.
But you're giving me like, all right. So Todd Phillips, funny movies. He makes funny movies.
Didn't he also do Joker?
Yeah, he won a Golden Globe, I think, for Joker.
Yeah, and then he also did Joker, the other one.
Fully
Which, you know, I was sitting back. I'm like, that's Todd Phillips for you. Todd Phillips experience.
And then you got Judd Apatow movies you're naming.
Love Judd Apatow.
Judd Apatow's funny.
For the most part, love
So
Judd Apatow.
how are you saying, like, sitting here and saying Happy Gilmore 2 was funny?
Because it was.
You're basing it off of what the first one was. It was
Yeah.
a ridiculous comedy that's just like absurd.
Okay.
Because like if you really, I rewatched the first one. There's a lot of ridiculous stuff that happens in that first one that you're like, it. And I'm with Zaz on this. Like you have to know what movie you're watching.
Yeah, what am I?
I know what movie I'm watching.
This is not a rated R like really smart comedy. This is Happy Gilmore 2.
They had a golf green that was rotating as you moved on it, and
Maxi golf.
Whenever the ball stops moving, if you move the green, still counts. Can still go in the hole.
That's Maxi golf.
Well, I get it.
Pretty Little Lies, man.
But it's just funny. You guys
Yes.
like, ha!
I was laughing out loud throughout the movie.
Man,
I'm
so
like,
funny.
I'm not a highbrow comedy person.
You sound like a snob.
I like Fairley Brothers movies. I think those are funny. Mm-hmm. I don't think
That's
Happy
another one.
Gilmore
Something
2
About
is-
Mary. That's
There you
some
go.
of the top funny movies.
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, of course.
Right. But this, guys, come on, man. Come on. And you know what it is?
We're also partial to Adam Sandler movies in my house. My
Yeah, there
wife,
it is.
he is her favorite. We see all the Adam Sandler movies. We love Adam Sandler.
That's why I never come over.
Two
We
peas in a
love
pod.
Adam Sandler.
I'll tell you what.
I just don't know what you're expecting when you're like, oh, man, I thought it was going to be really, you know.
I'm expecting
to make me think the movie.
No, Dumb and Dumber made you think?
No.
That's my point. Dumb and Dumber is funny. This isn't.
It's like, I don't understand the people, like, take, for instance, the Fast and the Furious movie. It's like, oh, man, you know, the new ones or whatever, and you leave like, oh, that movie sucked. Like, what do you expect?
Zaz, if you had no attachment to the original Happy Gilmore, would you, somebody else, not you,
Like if I'm
would
like a
you tell them,
20-year-old?
if somebody else had no attachment to the Happy Gilmore movie, the original, would you tell them, hey, go watch Happy Gilmore 2, it's going to be great?
If I didn't know anything about the first movie?
If they didn't know anything about it.
If you're referring to a
No. I could totally understand someone who knows nothing about the original Happy Gilmore. If they see this movie, like, this is some stupid shit. Totally. Yeah, you're not going to watch that then if you don't love the original.
So doesn't your liking it have everything to do with the original, and it's just
Nostalgia.
bringing back nostalgia?
Yes.
So it's not actually a good
Yes.
movie. It's just bringing back feelings.
That's
so
right.
Just watch the first one again.
I'm not expecting it to be nominated for Best Screenplay at the Oscars. Yes.
There's an in-between here that you keep skipping over. That it can be not nominated for an Oscar and still, you know.
This really is so simple
Good.
to me. I don't understand anyone, and I don't need to sit here and be like some Happy Gilmore stan who gives a shit, all right? But
Sound
if
like
you...
Kind of coming up.
Right.
Sound like the most Happy Gilmore stan I've ever
Who
heard.
gives a lot of a shit.
If you loved Happy Gilmore, how did you not enjoy this movie? I don't get it.
I think those are the people who did enjoy it. There's yourself and those who loved Happy Gilmore so much and, you know, watched it. Are you home alone when you watch this, or is your wife still in town?
I'm a bachelor now this week, by the way. I got the house myself.
As if I couldn't tell by the beard.
Yeah. No, it was before my family left, so I watched it with my older son.
Okay.
The spirit of innovation is deeply ingrained in America, and Google is helping Americans innovate in ways both big and small. From improving emergency response times to protecting against cyber attacks, local, state, and federal governments are innovating with Google AI. This is a new era of American innovation. Find out more at g.co/American innovation.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold! Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
At Sierra, you'll always find apparel, footwear, and gear for 20 to 60% less than department and specialty store prices. But right now it's clearance time, so you can save even more on everything you need to get active and outside. Visit your local Sierra store today.
Dan Le Batard.
You getting started on the breakfast flan?
Oh man, I've been singing a song to myself all morning long. Breakfast flan.
Stugotz.
Have you never heard the breakfast flan song?
No, hit me with it.
Okay. I wish I had some breakfast flan. Breakfast flan. Where can I find a breakfast like that?
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz.
The whole family's out?
Yeah, I got
What
the
does
house
this look
myself the whole
like?
week.
Don't tell
free
Joe
house.
Rose.
Yeah. Bachelor pad.
Big dog.
This week. Oh, yeah, baby. Took myself out on a date last night.
Where'd you go?
Really?
That's right. My pal David Dennis Jr.
Did you
gave
put
me
out?
a great tip yesterday. I got lucky at the end of the night. Wow. My pal David Dennis Jr. gave me a good tip yesterday, okay, where I was telling him how, because we were on ESPN Radio.
Thanks for clarifying the junior part. I didn't want to confuse him with David
Oh,
Dennis.
well, David Dennis
not
Sr.
Yeah.
David Dennis Sr. is a civil rights activist, right? David Dennis Jr. not so much.
I think he's got that in his family, yeah.
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, hey, I'm a bachelor this week. It's great. And you know, one of the best parts about being a bachelor is, so for dinner tonight, your boy's going to order whatever he wants. I don't have to worry about what the boys want, what my wife wants. I'm going to get what I want, all right? I'm going to do whatever I want. And he told me, you know what you do? You take yourself out to a nice restaurant, to a nice steakhouse. You go dress up a little bit. You go
Do you
sit
sit on
at
the same
bar.
side of the booth?
No,
Sit at the
because I'm by
bar.
myself. You go to the bar,
Yep.
okay? You get yourself an old fashioned, you get yourself a nice steak. So guess what I did? I got dressed up. I went to the steakhouse by
Chili's?
my house. Mr. Steal Yo Girl arrived at the bar. I watched the Marlins game there. I had a nice little date with myself last night.
Jacket or no jacket?
No jacket, no jacket.
Collared shirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Slacks?
that.
Pants?
Slacks.
Yep, I wore slacks.
I went to dinner in Chicago a couple weeks ago, and I saw a dude take himself out on a date. He was dressed really nice.
I enjoyed myself.
He was eating a chicken parm. He had a glass of wine. He was totally by himself. I'm like, look at this king.
Yeah.
Did he get lucky at the end of the night?
I'm sure he did.
Did you pull your own chair out?
He looked like he would.
That guy.
No, like there are certain people that you can look at and like, that guy's jerking it.
Like currently? Or?
Like he's going to jerk it. Like it's like his option.
Why is Chris waving?
Did you look forward to that? Like the
I'd never done that before.
The what?
Jacked it?
Like,
You should try it. It's pretty awesome.
Empty house?
Most people figure that out around 8 or 9.
It's probably a big weekend for that at the Manor.
You do
Mansion.
it the mansion. You
do it with the door open.
better believe it.
There's no expectation of privacy.
Door open.
Like the front door, Chris?
Door's open.
Come on in.
Hey, I come through like Tom Cruise in Risky Business. Dum 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 dum.
In your underwear, huh?
Hey,
I set up a night for myself.
saves me a whole step.
Like 40-year-old virgin where he's got the candles, around his bed. No, I've had the house to myself many a times. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. It's gonna be a great week.
But I feel like what's the number one activity for open house? Number one activity has to be jacking it. But number two has to be I watch whatever I want to watch. More than I eat whatever I want to eat, I watch whatever I want to watch.
That's pretty clutch.
Right?
Yeah, I had basically a weekend to myself here, and I enjoyed my evening last night of just, you know what, I'm going to watch this Billy Joel documentary. I don't have anybody to tell me that they don't want to watch the Billy Joel
That's against the
documentary.
rules. You can't watch something that, okay, so she doesn't want to watch the Billy Joel
documentary. She's not the Billy Joel guy. I'm the Billy Joel guy.
So the point is that
I can't watch something that I think I'm going to like because I know Anthony will like it, and then if I watch it without him, he's going to get upset about it. So if I'm in the bachelor mode, I've got to specifically look for things that I like and he wouldn't.
You got
So
a
it's
TV
lot of
cheat.
sports.
Hold on. There you go. Chris, allow me. Izzy, this is what you do.
I got to go ass off.
You watch it. Yeah. And then you say, Anthony, I heard about this thing, this Billy Joel documentary. You want to check it out? And he's like, sure. And then you start watching it, and you're like, wow. You just make these
They
little...
surprise him with like some predictions in there. Like, wow, I think this is going to happen.
You've gone too far. You've gone too far. You just got to be, wow, a little bit of like, little interstitials there.
Did
you just
not
throw 'em in.
expect that.
Yeah. Well,
What
how
happens
about
if
that?
I fall asleep though? Because I already know what happened, and I fall asleep, and then he gets angry.
Oh well, then
well, then he's going to watch it again because he doesn't want you to miss it. So you're not watching it for a third time.
It's all right. I don't know if I like this plan.
I definitely hit Cynthia with a your loss because she came home. She's like, "Oh, I watched Happy Gilmore too." I was like, "All right, I guess I was waiting without it, but I'll just like go f myself." Like, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, I've only heard certain things about this movie. I'm like, your experience with it was diminished because there are certain jokes that I could have explained to you. Like, you don't know who Will Zalatoris is. I could have explained that to you, and you would have found it funny.
I must have fallen asleep for him.
Did she enjoy the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of people. I want to see it because of the polarizing reaction. I've seen a lot of people say this is crap, but a Netflix sequel cash grab from Adam Sandler, I know what I'm getting into.
How could it go wrong?
Yeah, I want to watch it for the nostalgia. I want to watch it for the cameos.
But some of his Netflix movies have been good, like that Mystery Date with Jennifer Aniston. That movie's funny, man.
I got to be honest, didn't care to even consider watching that film.
Yep.
I watched the one with Chris Rock where they were like
Grown
having
Up
a wedding.
7?
No, the other one where they were like having a wedding.
Grown Up 6.
That one.
I don't know about you guys. A movie has to really reel me in. Like, it's stupid. You look at a 2-hour movie versus a show with 8 episodes. I'm watching the show with 8 episodes, that's 8 hours, versus the movie.
that's
I
stupid.
feel like it's less of a commitment in terms of this better be good. Because like in that 8-episode show, if I get 1 good episode, 2 good episodes, I'm happy. In the movie, if it sucks, I'm so pissed off.
The Billy Joel doc, it gets you right in.
Okay.
Because he was living with his best friend. He ends up having a relationship with the best friend's wife. And then he's like, yeah, drink an entire bottle of lemon pledge. All right, let's see where this goes, Billy. I appreciate your
And it's
your
a movie,
honesty
not
here.
a series.
No, it's a documentary. It's a docuseries. There's more than one episode.
Well,
It's-
see, that's where you get me.
Izzy, but here you go. You watch it, and then you watch it again with Anthony, and then when that happens, you go, huh. The lemon pledge comes out. Wow.
Also, he's just vigorously like ripping a vape the entire time, and the aggressive vape pulls, which is like deep in through the mouth and then out through the nose.
Oh,
he's
Power move.
Yeah, it's
No.
a power move. Like you sit back and you're like, man, this guy's
Immature.
really cool.
Immature. You're a little too old to be doing that. You're a rock star, Billy Joel. Smoke cigarettes, smoke heaters.
Smoke crack.
Yeah. You do it your style. Your vapes. Who's vaping?
Bachelor pad. You can
The guy's-
smoke anything.
He's so far beyond smoking crack. The guy just downed a bottle of lemon pledge. I
Was he
think he's
insides
operating
made
on
of
a
wood?
different level.
Why did he drink pledge?
So farts could smell good?
He was really depressed and unhoused, sleeping in laundromats, and he's like, I'm not going to be here anymore. But then, the best friend actually drove him to the hospital and saved his life. And he's featured prominently in the thing.
Oh, hang on a second. Do you like spray it directly into your mouth? Do you like collect
No, he chugged
it
an
into...
entire bottle of lemon pledge, according to him, in this
I
documentary.
thought that was an aerosol.
No, they've got a liquid version. Also, the reason why he did lemon pledge is because he's very brand conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Procter and Gamble guy. Won't stray.
Yeah, and also he just
PG,
preferred that flavor, I guess.
I think I'm calling bullshit.
You think? I mean, these are documented things.
Yeah.
How would
No,
your
you
poop
just said
smell?
that they didn't document him downing.
Well, I'm
lemon
sure
pledge.
we can. I'm sure we can figure out if he checked himself into an emergency room.
You got him taking like a swig.
Yeah, I do.
I have an upset stomach, and then they take him to the hospital and like
A cry for help lemon pledge type
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're telling me you drink a bottle of lemon pledge, you're not dead? You're dead.
I mean, it depends. What's your intestinal fortitude like?
I think he took a sip. He's like, this tastes terrible. I drank a whole bottle.
Well,
of
he also did an apologies if this is a triggering conversation, but he also took like a handful of sleeping pills and he was in a coma for several days. Like this was during a.
Wait, did he apologize or did you just apologize?
No, I apologize for the content
Oh.
because when you talk about self-harm, these things are triggering. So we should put a description in the episode. But no, he was he was in an era in which he was really into self-harm.
That makes this episode sound like a downer. We've had so much fun.
I know. We're just having the conversation. I want to be fair.
All right, well, let's switch gears then. Let's talk about your boy thinks he's too big for league things, right? We had MLS All-Star Game. Everyone's really excited. Hey, this is a showcase. We sell our game to people. We're trying to grow our game and our biggest cash cow. Hey, Leo, where you at? Nowhere to be found.
Yeah, Messi. For those that don't know the story, Messi and
He's my neighbor.
teammate. He is your neighbor.
Yeah, for those who don't know the story.
Messi and Jordi Alba decided to skip the MLS All-Star Game. This was something that kind of came together pretty quickly, and MLS had a league rule that if you willingly decided to not participate in the MLS All-Star Game, you'd be suspended for a game. Inter Miami, we got into it last week with a Rodrigo de Paul signing. No one really knew if it was a designated player or a TAM signing. He's very handsome. We can talk about that in a second. But there is this notion that Inter Miami and the league have a unique relationship. They push the boundaries of what the rules are, and other MLS clubs are like pointing the finger at them, saying, how are they allowed to do this? So Messi and Alba got suspended. Jorge Mas came out with a statement that was basically threatening MLS, like this will no doubt have an impact on how Leo thinks of this league. You're talking about a player that is out of contract come December. They're trying to keep him.
Leave.
He was basically upset that MLS didn't change its rules for Messi. Here's where the Inter Miami argument is, which is, look, we advanced to the knockout round of the Club World Cup. We made MLS millions of dollars by doing this. We made our own club millions of dollars, like in the neighborhood of $24 million approximately, in getting that far. Meanwhile, all the MLS clubs were embarrassing in this tournament. We were
How many extra games was that then?
It was just one extra game because they played PSG, who was just on an unbelievable tear
And they
until
got murdered.
they got to the final. They were in that first half. There were 3 successful passes beyond midfield in the PSG zone. So it was an ass kicking.
It was what was supposed to happen.
Yeah, but
we wouldn't be surprised that the Nuggets destroyed the Mexico City Capitanes of the G League, right?
Here's my question to Mike though. If, let's say MLS looks at the entire situation like you just laid out and says, okay, you know what? Last second rule change. This team in particular has done so much. They've represented our league very well. Not injured per se, but we want to avoid that possibility going forward. We are not going to suspend him or Jordi Alba for this particular, not showing up for the All-Star game. How do you think that's received?
I think that MLS was put in a difficult spot because they're already kind of pushing the rules a little bit with this Rodrigo de Paul signing, and a lot of teams were confused as to how they were able to pull it off. Basically, he's a TAM player this year, but next year he gets to be a designated player. There was a genuine confusion in the MLS office.
They're just working through loopholes, basically.
Right. And to the Moss family credit, these people push the limits. They want to spend more money. They want MLS to make more aggressive moves because they think the league is being held back by this conservative approach. And their argument is pretty solid when you consider Don Garber released the streaming numbers for the first time last week, and they are abysmal. Abysmal. Less than 200,000 people a game, your average audience for MLS. That is terrible. And he felt almost proud in saying, that's way up from last year. Whoa, this is not a way to grow the league at this moment. They probably went too early in this paywall model. And there's so many free deals out there now for MLS. If you have a certain cellular carrier, a certain cable carrier, you essentially get this for free. So that is a really bad number.
But I think when we found this, even on the NFL side with the Amazon games, it's whenever you have these non-traditional ways of viewing games, even if they're free, you are automatically losing a portion of your audience because people are like, I can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Where the hell is
it? It is confusing, but I will say that I think MLS probably would have made a concession. You're playing, remember, only 3 or 4 MLS clubs made the Club World Cup. So those are extra fixtures, and this week begins the Leagues Cup where MLS plays Liga MX. So there's a lot of extra games that Inter Miami have to play compared to other MLS teams, and I can totally imagine a 39-year-old Leo Messi who's got a World Cup on the horizon playing all these games. You want me to play an all-star game, an exhibition?
Well,
you want
my
me to just
follow-up,
run around?
Mike, is that if he didn't get suspended, if they did bend the rules for him and Jordi, who really would have been that upset? We're talking one game. Would Cincinnati have just been oh, this is bull? We're talking one game, and they understand, I would say, the finances, the business of it, right?
Bullshit, dude. That's bullshit.
Do we prefer Drew Carey when he was heavier?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That dude's not funny anymore.
Yeah.
Way to bring it back, man. I was really worried about the tenor of our conversation.
That dude's a fiend.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Drew Carey.
That's how he lost weight?
Collects sex dolls.
Oh, that kind of fiend.
Wow. Yeah, let me Google that real quick.
Howdy, folks. It's Mike Ryan. If you were listening to the show just a couple days ago, you know that Jeremy came up with the top 5 breath of fresh air type of list. A really refreshing feeling. And on that list, Jeremy, help me out.
I mean, that first sip of a Miller Lite at the barbecue on a hot day, crack it open.
That sound
feeling's better.
That sound ultra satisfying. And then that first sip, it hits. And yes, while it's hot outside as it is presently, it cools your body down. It hits a little different down here in South Florida. But as someone that had Miller Lite north of the border and basically football tailgates as the leaves turn, there really isn't a bad time to turn into Miller time.
Next time we should do a top 5 times to have Miller time.
I like where your head's at because it's every time.
That's right.
Every time. Morning time, well, scratch that.
Nah, morning time.
morning
time
if you're on vacation.
If you're on vacation.
If you're on vacation.
If you're at a morning tailgate, there's a noon game.
It's Miller time somewhere. Miller Lite. Great taste. 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/Dan to find delivery options near you, or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. Cheers to 50 years of Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces.